Um, this is the season of hope and joy and goodwill, and I'm as you all know, I'm not a very religious person, but this is a special time of year. Um, but there are two things that I want to clarify here that I think are exceedingly important and that all of us partake in, and that is being open-minded, first of all. There's people, unfortunately, that are closed-minded and they don't seem to let them get any further, whether that's previous records or whatever. But I'm also a believer that everything happens for a reason. Everything in this world happens for a reason. Whether we like that or not at the time, it's a curve. It's a learning curve of some sort or another. You could call it karma. I don't know. But it's important sometimes to go through that process. Why is it important to go through that process? Well, if you look at this and you think about what happened over the course of the last 5 years and where we got to and why it stalled, what happened, we're going to find out all of those details very soon. But in my mind, it had to happen. It had to reach that level to uncover the the truth, to uncover those that weren't part of the vision that we all see, that weren't interested in listening to somebody that has our best interests at heart, somebody who does care for humanity, who's not interested in the money. And I wish there were more people in the world that were like that. Well, there are. There's over 600,000 of us, and that's just the start. But another thing is, it's and again, I did giggle because Gene said, everybody needs to be who they really are. I don't know if that's a good thing in my case or not, but um, be careful who you listen to. It is extremely important for people to listen to who they believe has actually done something, who is at that point, who says, do you know what? I've led from the front because I know what I'm doing. I've been there, seen it, done it, bought the t-shirt. And this man has done exactly that. He's had and been at the top and will get back to that top again and exceed the top that we know about. The beauty of it is, and the Christmas present for us, if you like, is being brought along for that ride. Chris mentioned about learning things and learning a different system. We're all kind of being indoctrinated in a way of learning or what we've been learning. But when you can afford to sit down with a mentor and spend tens of thousands of dollars being taught by somebody who knows exactly what he's doing and exactly why he's so successful, when you can partake of that and be in a position to actually take advantage and see what's going on, learn that system without having to pay that exorbitant rate, which, let's face it, I don't think many of us here could actually afford it. I certainly couldn't. That's not luck. That's a Christmas present. And that's because we're listening to somebody who is, for me, the most important person worth listening to. There's lots of others out there that just give us all of this grief constantly because they're not switched on to what's actually really happening. And that's a shame. And as Chris said, sometimes they turn, sometimes they don't. When it goes or gets to that position where it will be in front of the entire globe and people come back to you and go, can I be part of it still? Okay, yeah, I have no problem with that. But we are the ones that have kept the faith, if you like, have kept the vision, understand and see what this man is trying to do, and with the rest of you, I'm behind this guy 100% because I believe that he's trying to do the very best for all of us. And for me, that's my Christmas present. So thank you, Marcienne.